All right, I'm going to give you a really quick and dirty real estate market update for April, for the entire month of April 2026 for Clarksville, Tennessee. And I'm going to tell you what it is and what it means so that it helps you out if you are considering buying a house or selling a house or anything like that in Clarksville. So in April, for new homes on the market, there were 669 new properties that went up for sale. That's actually down about 16%, or 120 something homes versus April of last year. So there were less homes that came on the market by quite a bit actually in April of 2026. Now, new homes under contract are also a little bit down, 5%, nothing crazy, but 436 houses actually went under contract. Now, what does that mean to you? Well, it depends. It depends if you're a buyer, it depends if you're a seller, but more importantly, all that means right now is that there are less people actually selling their existing homes in Clarksville versus April of last year. Now, let's talk about a couple of other things that are important to you, whether you're buying or selling, just somebody who owns a house and lives in Clarksville. The average price for all of Clarksville, Tennessee, in terms of average sold price, not listed price, but sold price, is $353,000 for the month of April. So the average home that you're going to get in Clarksville is $353,000. Now, if you come all the way out to Sango, that number is going to be quite a bit higher. We'll talk about that in another video. This is just Clarksville altogether. The other thing that's important to know is the average days on market, or days it took to sell a home in Clarksville, is 47. So on average, a month and a half to sell a property that has sold. That also includes properties that haven't sold though. So you're going to have a vast array of difference there. But on average, if you put your house up for sale now, it'll take about 45 days to get it under contract and in the city of Clarksville. Now, the average list price is $409,000. I'm rounding up a little bit, $409,000. Well, if the average list price is $409,000, but the average sales price is $352,000, that tells you that a huge portion of properties here in Clarksville are actually having to drop their prices back to today's reality in order to get them sold. Now, what does that mean? Let's talk about that, because Clarksville right now in general is in a very balanced market. Depending on the house and depending on the neighborhood decides whether it's a buyer's market or a seller's market. But in general, right now, Clarksville is pretty balanced. It could go either way. But what does that mean? That means that if you are selling a house right now in Clarksville, Tennessee, condition and price are the two most important things that you can choose in working with your agent on. So hopefully that helped. If you have questions, my DMs are always open.